In this video, we are going to show you how much it costs to travel to Rome, the Eternal City, capital of Italy, and one of the most desired destinations in the world. We are going to detail airfare, accommodation, food, transportation, attractions, shopping, and give you a realistic final estimate for different travel profiles. Let us go. Rome is one of the most visited cities on the planet, with more than 30 million tourists per year. It is also surprisingly affordable compared to other European capitals like Paris, London, or Zurich. In Rome, you can eat wonderfully well for 10 to 15 euros, walk practically everywhere, and visit thousand-year-old attractions like the Colosseum, the Vatican, and the Roman Forum for very reasonable prices. But there are hidden costs and traps that can significantly increase the budget. Let us detail everything. Starting with airfare. Flights to Rome are available from most major cities in North America and Europe with multiple daily options, lasting between 2 hours from European hubs and 9 to 11 hours from the east coast of North America. Prices vary a lot depending on the season, but average between 600 and 1,200 euros round trip in economy class from most international origins. The best times to find lower prices are February, March, April, October, and November, outside the European high season. In July, August, and December, prices spike easily above 1,400 euros due to summer holidays and Christmas. Always use price comparators and be flexible with dates to save much. About accommodation in Rome, prices vary according to neighborhood and category. For hostels and shared rooms in neighborhoods like Termini, San Lorenzo, and Pigneto, daily rates start at 25 euros per person. For well-located 3-star hotels in neighborhoods like Centro Storico, Monte, or Trastevere, daily rates are between 120 and 220 euros for a couple. For 4- and 5-star hotels with views of historic piazzas or near the Vatican, prices easily exceed 400 euros per night. Rome has options for all budgets, but location makes all the difference in the experience. We created this custom map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you cannot go wrong. And in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed at and recommend highly, including a hotel in Centro Storico, where we stayed for an incredible price, super well located, a few steps from the Pantheon, Piazza Navona, and the Trevi Fountain. We saved a lot of money with that choice. About food in Rome, the value for money is one of the best in Europe. For budget meals at pizzerias Altaglio, Panini, and Street Suppli, you spend between 5 and 10 euros per meal. For intermediate meals at traditional trattorias in neighborhoods like Trastevere, Testaccio, and Montagne, the spending is between 15 and 30 euros per person with main dish, drink, and couvert, usually with spectacular fresh pasta. For more elegant meals at award-winning restaurants or rooftops with views of Rome, prices exceed 60 euros per person. And do not forget the Italian espresso, which costs only €1.10 at the counter, one of the best cheap experiences in the city. About transportation in Rome, the good news is that the historic center is fully walkable and most main attractions are 20 minutes walk from each other. The single metro and bus ticket costs €1.50 and is valid for 100 minutes. For tourists, it is much more worth it to buy the Roma Pass for 48 hours at 32 euros or 72 hours at 52 euros, which includes unlimited transport plus entry to 2 museums of your choice including the Colosseum. The official white taxis start at 3 euros and charge approximately €1.10 per kilometer, but avoid the illegal ones at the Termini exit. About attractions in Rome, the wonder is that many of the most incredible ones are absolutely free. The Pantheon today charges 5 euros but is worth every cent. The Trevi Fountain, Piazza Navona, St. Peter's Square, Trastevere, Piazza del Popolo, Piazza di Spagna with its famous staircase, all free. The must-see paid attractions are the Colosseum together with the Roman Forum and the Palatine for 18 euros, the Vatican Museums with the Sistine Chapel for 20 euros, the Borghese Gallery for 13 euros with mandatory reservation, and the Castle of Sant'Angelo for 15 euros. For the Colosseum and Vatican Museums, book at least 2 weeks in advance to avoid absurd lines. Speaking of tickets and attractions, in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tours website in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to put together our trips, with everything much cheaper, travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account. And the links already include automatic discounts, so save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. About shopping in Rome, the city is a paradise for leather, fashion, and gastronomy. Via dei Condotti, near Piazza di Spagna, concentrates the big Italian brands like Gucci, Prada, Valentino, and Bulgari. For more affordable prices, go to Via del Corso, with mid-range fashion stores and fast fashion. For authentic gastronomic shopping, go to Mercato di Testaccio or Mercato Trionfale near the Vatican, with cheeses, wines, olive oils, cured meats, and pasta to take home. And outlets like Castel Romano, an hour from the center, offer big Italian brands with up to 70% off. About essential extra costs, 2 items cannot be left out. Having internet on your phone helps a lot to use GPS, transportation apps, and make reservations. We always buy the SIM card before the trip, receive it at home, and arrive connected at the destination. It is much cheaper than roaming. A SIM card for 7 days costs an average of 20 to 30 euros if you are coming from outside Europe. And the second essential cost that is unacceptable to travel without is travel insurance. Europe mandatorily requires minimum insurance of 30,000 euros for entry into the Schengen area by the treaty, and Rome is no exception. But more important than the obligation is the real protection, because emergency medical care in Italy easily costs between 5,000 and 15,000 euros for tourists, and hospitalization can exceed 50,000 euros. Insurance costs less than 6 euros per day. We always use a price comparator that shows the best plan and the cheapest. We never travel to Rome without insurance. About currency exchange, in Italy the currency is the euro. Avoid exchanging money at airport or termini exchange houses, which charge absurd fees. The best option for those coming from outside the Eurozone is to use a multi-currency global account, which has the best market rate, no IOF, and no international withdrawal fees. You buy euros directly through the app and use the physical card anywhere in Rome. And the final estimate per person for 5 days in Rome. For the budget profile, with hostel, food at pizzerias Al Taglio, public transport, and few paid attractions, the spending is around 1,200 euros, excluding airfare. For the intermediate profile, with 3-star hotel in Centro Storico, mix of trattorias and pizzerias, Roma Pass, and main paid attractions, the budget is around 2,200 euros. For the comfortable profile, with 4-star hotel, more sophisticated restaurants, guided tours, and excursions outside Rome, the spending is around 3,800 euros per person. Rome is one of the European capitals with the best value for money. And for those who are new here on the channel, you are very welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here on the channel and like the video. That helps us a lot. 3 final tips to save a lot in Rome. First, avoid restaurants directly in front of attractions like the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, and Piazza Navona. They are always touristy and expensive. Walk 2 blocks to the sides and find authentic trattorias with much lower prices. Second, use the public fountains called Nasoni to refill your water bottle. Spread throughout Rome with cold and drinkable water, saving a lot on plastic bottles. And third, every first Sunday of the month, many museums in Rome are free, including the Colosseum. Plan your trip to take advantage. If you liked the video, like it, and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.